Welcome, Eurovision fans. I'm Sydney Paul, and it's time for a Eurovision 2024 update. Moldova has chosen Natalia Barbu to represent them in Melbourne. So, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. All right, so Moldova has chose Natalia Barbu to represent them in Melbourne with her song "In the Middle." All right, so I watched the national final. First, let's talk about that. The production. The production was better than I thought it would be. It's definitely not a melody festival. Okay. But, I mean, who says you have to spend a lot of money to choose who's going to represent you at Eurovision 2024? At Eurovision, period. Any Eurovision. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Their production for me was minimal. But I enjoyed the show. Okay? So, let's get into it. So, the top three, of course, coming in first was Natalia Barbu. Coming in second was, with the song Anti-Princess, Valeria Pasha. And third was, now, see if I pronounce this right, Yulia Toluca with Runaway. Okay. And then, you have a whole list of songs. Not all the songs were very good. They weren't very good. I did my own little scoring. And my top three were, of course, Natalia. I had it number one as my number one pick. Now, number two, I think this is Y Limit with Revolution. Okay, I'll explain that. Let me give you my number three. And at number three, I had Runaway by Yulia Toluca. All right. Now, my number two pick. Okay. Because he came in 10th. According to the voters of Moldova. This is what I liked about it. Just seeing all the other acts, it was kind of a rap performance. I would say it was a rap performance. It had a message, revolution. There wasn't really a vocal because he was really speaking. So, do you really have to have a tone for rap? I guess you do. It wasn't bad. It wasn't overall. It just wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought some of the other, performances were. Like Anti-Princess. I don't know. I don't get it. To me, she was totally. Her vocals were horrible. And I just didn't get the song Anti-Princess. I get that Anti-Princess, she's not a princess. Okay, I get it. She's kind of a rebel. Yeah, but it's just the whole thing was just, I just didn't connect with it. It just sounded, she was really off key. It wasn't good to me, in my opinion. But I mean, that came in second, which is surprising. A lot of other songs, No Time, No Space. That was it wasn't bad, but it was like quick. You started singing, all of a sudden it was over. I'm like, okay. Bravo with Nicoletta. She has a great voice. but the song was like she had there's no staging. She could have had some type of staging. She should have had some type of staging. I mean, the song was a typical. It seems like it was just written for Eurovision. Bravo, you know. Anyway, um, she needed a better song. She had a very, very good voice. She just needed a better song and some staging, whatever song she's going to do. Um, let's see. DNA. Sasha Letty. Yeah, Sasha Letty. Yeah, give her the D. Okay. Yeah. She want her DNA. You want your DNA in her. Oh my goodness. And some interesting songs. The Two Fevers. I don't understand why they put the Two Fevers back to back. I could understand it if they both were contenders, but uh, one fever came in fourth, another one came in last. But to me, neither one of them were contenders at all. I thought Victor Gulick's fever was better than Catalina's, but why back to back? To compare them, I mean, we usually do that to compare them if they were contenders. That didn't make sense to me. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, overall, I enjoyed the Moldova show. This is the first time I've seen it. The first time that I was able to access the broadcast. I don't know if they, I'm sure they broadcast it, but I'm here in America, in the United States, so a lot of those shows I'm not able to access, or at least I don't know how to access them, but I'm going to access this one. So if you know how to access some of the other shows, I didn't get Melody Festival, and I get that. I watched Salt Lithuania, Estonia, like San Remo. How do you get to that? But anyway, put it in the comments for me if you can, know how to get to all those other difficult national finals to get to. But anyway, let's go with the song talk about the song that they chose. All right. Excellent. I just thought it was just a beautiful song. It had some ethnic sound to it. I like the way they all were dressed the same. They all had the same movement. It was you could see they worked hard. It was very put together. It was just great. And the vocals were excellent. She did not miss a note. Now, I expect a revamp. I mean, there's some things they can tweak. Make sure they get the camera angles, the camera shots right. Maybe do a gradual reveal that is, 5 ladies. They're all dressed the same, dressed to look the same. It reminds me of Addicted to Love. I can't remember, what's that guy's name from the UK? Robert Palmer. Addicted to Love, all dressed the same. The ladies dressed alike, playing the guitars. Anyway, it was beautiful. And I loved the way they had the violin. They had the violin in there, and they pulled the bow from the back and played the violin. When I saw that, it's like, that's it. That's the one. It was so, the talent of Natalia was so much higher than the rest of the acts. For me, when I saw it, I'm like, that's got to be the winner. So, Moldova, I think you chose right. I think you chose wisely. And I believe you have a good chance to make the final. Now, you've been making the final pretty much every year. They made it last year with Pasha, the year before with I can't think of the guys, but they were fun. Everybody liked them. I didn't particularly like them, but anyway, they made it. So Moldova has a record of always making the final, pretty good record of making the final. This should make the final. Natalia should make the final within the middle. Yeah, she really should. So, hey, that's my opinion. What do you think? Put your comments. Make sure you put it in the comments. Like this video. Share this video. Oh, if you are a subscriber already, welcome back and thank you for your support. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can get notifications. And once again, like I said, like my videos, share my videos, comment. Go to my Patreon and join my Patreon. Join one tier of my Patreon. I have content coming there. That's going to be even more personal content, depending on what level you join. And also, I'll be doing videos, top 10 videos, top 15 videos with some with the music in it. And that will be in my Patreon, copyright stuff. But anyway, until next time, adios.